Hey guys, it's Sara at the Book Life. Thank you for stopping by this week's In My Mailbox. Sorry if I sound a little gravelly, I'm just getting over a cold. But I decided I would do the vlog again this week because I haven't done one in a couple weeks, I don't think. First, I want to say I had an awesome book week. Something really cool and exciting came in the mail, and I squealed and jumped up and down a little. I had put on my Waiting on Wednesday last week this book because I'm really excited to read it, and the author actually contacted me and offered to send me an arc of the book, and I was so excited. And it is Cold Fury by T.M. Gogline. I think I'm saying that wrong, and I am really sorry because I am super appreciative for this. And actually, he even signed it for me, which is even cooler. I wasn't expecting that at all, but he went ahead and signed it, which is awesome. This one is about a girl who she's in like a she's got what's called cold fury. It runs in her family, and her family kind of deals with the mob and keeps everyone in check. I can't imagine anything better than a paranormal mob story, so I'm really excited to read it. I don't think it comes out until July, but I'm definitely going to be reading it before then. And also, the main character is Sara, like me, so that's cool. I also got for review, this is called Storm. It's part of the Elemental series. It's by Brigid Kemmerer. I actually hadn't heard of it before I got it, but reading what it's about, it sounds really awesome. It looks like it's about a girl who has a whole bunch of guys, hot guys, mind you, all want to date her, and they can control the elements, which sounds kind of awesome. Plus, the cover's got cute boys on it, so that's always a good thing. Cute boys controlling the elements. Can't see anything wrong with that. I also got for review, I actually got this from the bookstore that I work at. It's called Rescue Me. It's by Rachel Gibson. It's actually an adult fiction, but it sounds kind of adorable. It's the main character, Sadie. She invites a stranger to be her date to her cousin's wedding, and of course, in typical fashion, they somehow end up falling in love, I'm sure. Doesn't specifically say that on the back, but that's the type of story it is. Sounds really cute, and I've been trying to read some adult books mixed in with the YA that I've been reading, so I'm really excited to read that one. Let's see. I also got a couple of books from NetGalley for review. I got Starters by Lissa Price, which the cover totally creeps me out. I don't know, every time I look at it, it creeps me out, but I'm really excited to read about it because I think the story sounds absolutely fantastic. And then I also got Jersey Angel by Beth and Baumann. At first, I thought it was going to be like my favorite kind of summer romance, but I've read a few reviews that say maybe the main character is a little bit raunchy and inappropriate, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to think of this one. We'll have to wait and see. Um, the next book that I got, I actually borrowed because there's this cool thing where I can check out books from the bookstore that I work at for a couple of weeks, and it's kind of like the coolest library that's ever existed. But I got it's called Blood Rights by Kristen Painter. I thought the story sounded really cool. It's about the main character, Chrisabel. She is a Kemmerer, and it's a special race of humans that are bred to feed vampire nobility, and I thought that sounded like a neat thing. I don't do a whole lot of vampire books. I kind of burned myself out on them a long time ago, but every once in a while, one that sounds really interesting, I'll go ahead and give it a try, and that one sounds really cool. Oh, let's see what else I got here. I got Harbinger by Sarah Wilson Etienne. I am so excited to read this. It sounds amazing. I could not wait to get it in the mail. And actually, inside the front cover, it's got a cool looking little map of the academy, that she's Holbrook Academy, where she goes to school, which is always neat. I like books that have little things like that. There's more on the back cover there. And the cover is really cool. It's got like a neat texture on it. I don't think you can probably see it in the video, but it just looks really neat. And I'm just in love with this right now. I cannot wait to start it. And let's see here. I also got, won from Book Nerds a copy of The Girl Who Was on Fire the movie edition, and I'm kind of excited to get into this. I actually had the original one, and this one's got some extra stuff because of the movie coming out, so I'm really excited to read what else they've added to it for that. So that was really cool. Thank you very much, Book Nerds, for that. We had at the bookstore that I work at an author come in and do a signing, a short signing, after the races that they had here in Daytona, last weekend. And I had never really heard of the book or not really known what the book was about, but he was in the store, so I decided to look it up, and I thought it sounded kind of cool. It's told from the perspective of his dog. It's called The Art of Racing in the Rain by Garth Stein, and he signed it for me and everything, which is always fun. And there's that. And so I'm really excited to read this too. It's kind of different than anything that I've ever really read before, adult fiction or YA fiction. But I'm excited to get into it because it sounds like a cool story. And I mean, who knew that you could write from the perspective of a dog? So I think that one's going to be a good one. And then I also went to the launch party in Tampa, drove a little ways to get to Tampa so that I could meet Kristen Simmons because she was launching her book Article 5, and she's absolutely sweet and adorable and the nicest person. I was so lucky to meet her and get a book and have her sign it for me. She didn't, there's a signature right there. And then like a cute little business card that she had that she was giving out with them, an Article 5 postcard. I actually have a handful more of this stuff here, and then a signed book that I'm giving away on the blog because gotta share the book love, the signed book love. It was actually my first author event I'd ever been to, and it was so much fun, and I plan on doing so many more of them. I'm hoping to go and see Lauren Oliver in March because that will be amazing. So, but I think that is everything that I got this week. So, I hope you all had wonderful book weeks. Thank you for stopping by my mailbox, and we will see you next week.